Welcome to Selfish Confidence, a place where we can connect and be real about how hard it is to be your damn self. My name is Jess, and my goal is to help you build confidence and belief in yourself to live any life path you want, even if it's unconventional. It's time to flip off societal pressures and connect with women who've also felt on the outside by their life choices. We're here to encourage you to grab the mic and speak your truth. I know it can be scary, but we're in this together. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Selfish Confidence Podcast. It's Jess here, and oh man, I can't believe Christmas is only a few days away. If you're listening to this in real time, we are like 4 or 5 days away from Christmas Day, which is just wild to me. And I just hope that you're still checking in with yourself every single day, that you're, putting your confidence and putting your needs and putting your boundaries first before all of this holiday hustle bullshit that's out there. Don't get me wrong. I love this season. I love everything that the holidays are about and the magic that comes with this season. But this year kind of also feels a little off. Maybe you're like me and you're just like, the magic doesn't totally feel like it's there. And I know come Christmas Eve, when everyone's at our house, or Christmas Day when we're with our family, there will be magic there and there'll be beauty in it. But there's something about being an adult that just kind of subsides a little bit of the magic. Maybe you feel that too today and you're just like, yeah, like it's just me hustling around and getting everything done. And I've put a few boundaries in place that are really, really important to me, to my mental health this year. And one of them was that I was not going to be the person who was going to do all of the Christmas shopping. Like, I'm not going to do everything. My husband is capable. He knows his family. And this was something that we were going to share. I love wrapping the gifts. I love, looking for things. We make lists together. We plan all the gifts out together. But I wasn't going to be the only one who's out there running around, hustling and doing all that. Like, I wanted it to be a shared experience. So we had a couple dates planned to be able to go do that. But actually, like, things have been falling into place really well. Like being able to pick up the gifts that we have to get, or ordering them online and picking them up in store, or making sure we're shopping at the places we want to shop. Like, it's been falling into place really well. And it's been helping take that stress off of my shoulders of being around a lot of stressed out people for the holidays. And so I ask you today, what are you doing for you? I know we talked about this a lot with the 12 Days of Confidence. If you listen to all of those episodes, it's just important about checking in with yourself and what you need and putting your needs before the holiday hustle, putting your confidence before, showing up for everybody else. And I know that's really hard to do. Like, I know that's really hard to do. We are not conditioned to do that. We've been teaching ourselves and also everybody around us that, like, it's okay for us to be on the back burner, right? We'll do everything for everyone else. Don't worry. We'll pick up all the gifts. We'll do all the cooking. We'll do all these things. And that is just not what I'm subscribing to this year. I want to find the magic and enjoy the magic without all that extra stress and hustle. So some of the things that I have been doing, and this is not an episode all about holidays. I actually have something totally different, but this has come into my head right now, so maybe it'll help you too, was picking gifts and crafts, because y'all know I'm not a super crafty person, but picking some of those things that bring me joy, like making a few things. And I don't want to say anything on here because it's not Christmas yet, and I don't want to give anything away, but finding joy in some of that gift giving again by doing the things that bring me joy. It's like pairing them together, right? The things that feel really good for me, but also feel good to gift. And instead of just like hustling around and doing all the things, I'm prioritizing some time, not a lot, but some time to find these things that are joyful for me and compare as gifts. So think about that today as you're getting into the crunch time, I know, and you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off and you're doing all the things. What's going to bring you joy today? Check in with yourself and make sure that you're putting your Christmas magic first, because again, this is your Christmas too. It's not about everybody else. It's about you. It's about you, your Christmas. So make sure that you're prioritizing that. One thing that I really wanted to talk to you about today before I get into today's topic about what we're releasing and what we're leaving in 2023, what we're not taking into the new year with us. Because I don't know about you, I got some baggage from this year, and there's things that I do not want to take into the new year. But before I get into everything 2023, what's coming up in 2024, I want to talk to you about a big thing coming up in January 2024, which we talked about every single day of the 12 Days of Confidence. And I want to thank every single person who submitted their code words, who took part in the entries. We had over 150 entries for this giveaway. And I am so excited for Hillary McGinnis, who is getting her access to Confidently You, the brand new program coming out January 15th, for you to really access that level of confidence, that new level of confidence. And somebody asked me this week, they said, like, what's the difference between Confidently You and the Confidence Collective? I did the Confidence Collective, loved it, but like, how is this going to be different? And what this program is an action-based program that every week we're trying out something new for your confidence that I have strategically put together the same way I did for my year of confidence. So what we're doing is we're trying some different things to build your year of confidence. So over the first 10 weeks, we're working on solidifying habits that help you to feel really good. And every week we're trying something new. That was something that I did in my year of confidence. And also at the end, figuring out how to implement your own, the ones that worked really well for you, the ones that felt really good. How can we bring those into your year of confidence and make 2024 the most confident year of your life? This program is all about you. It's not really necessarily about that self-discovery aspect that we did in the Confidence Collective. This is about those action pieces to have more confidence, the things that are actually going to step into becoming the most confident version of yourself. And just like it is your Christmas, this program is 100% about you and navigating what you need to feel more confident. So we're going to be trying some different things, stepping into some different levels, and really just leaning together to find our confidence and really make 2024 the strongest and most confident year of your life. Like, I truly do believe that this set my confidence on fire, doing my own year of confidence and really just creating this life that I'm absolutely obsessed with. You're going to be able to do that through these 12 weeks. And so Confidently You is available now. You can grab it at early bird pricing until December 31st. As we go into the new year, the price does go up, but you're able to access it for $497. There's also a payment plan, one-on-one add-on option, a human design add-on option, so that you're able to get anything that it is that you need for 2024. All the information is going to be in the show notes, but I have something really special. Not only have we done the giveaway that Hillary is going to be a part of the program, the very first person to access the program, which is so exciting. We are going to be offering 3 free tickets. The first 3 people who sign up for Confidently You will be getting a free ticket to my live event happening on October. And I could not be more excited to start opening them. These tickets are not on sale yet. So the first 3 people to join Confidently You will be getting their general admission ticket for free. It's included. I'm so excited to finally bring this to you, to start the process in bringing Confidently You to life, but also bringing the live event happening in October to life. So very exciting stuff. And if you have any questions about either pieces, Confidently You, which starts January 15th, or the live event happening October 5th and 6th in Halifax, Nova Scotia, please send me a message, because I'm just like fired up about both of these pieces and I can't wait to bring them to you. So let's get into the meat and potatoes for today. We are talking all about what we're leaving in 2023. 2023 was actually a year for a lot of internal growth for people. The theme around the whole year was like this theme of self-discovery and of really leaning into what it is on the inside, that internal work, and maybe a year of you spending some extra time at home, huddled up. It was a year of a lot of healing for me. I had SIBO and really just spending that time slowing down, finding a pace that could work for me and could also work for my healing, taking like extra time off to just like focus on my gut health. And I think what I really learned in this year was that you do not have to be go, go, go all the time. You do not have to hustle all the time, and beautiful things can still happen. Even when I took a lot of time off, when I took a lot more rest, when I was sitting in my, zero gravity chair on the deck reading a book, things were still happening. Business was still flowing. Invitations were still coming in. Speaking events were still happening. And there was just so much good things that came out of 2023, even though I felt like I was just like in this hermit slow year. I actually questioned a lot about myself and a lot about my business, because the year before that, 2022, was like just this massive growth year filled with so much opportunity and so much energy and so many people that when 2023 hit and I started to kind of like, I don't know, hide away a little bit more, I was trying to figure out like why that was the case. Or was my business, going to fail because I didn't want to be as public with a lot of things. And it just felt like a really interesting discovery season. And I spent like a lot of the year going inward and figuring out those things. And with that, I learned a lot of things that I don't want to take into next year. I don't want to take some of these things, some of these beliefs that I've had for a really long time into the new year. And if you can learn those now in real time, it's actually going to help you to step into that more confident version of yourself in 2024. So today, one thing that I did was I went through all of my closet and I went through the clothes that no longer fit, the clothes that don't feel like me, the things that I just was like, no, that's not it. And it's funny because when Glenn came home and he saw this massive bag filled with stuff in my closet, he's like, do you have any clothes left? Like, what are you going to wear? And I do. Don't worry, I'm not going to be naked in 2024, but I did throw out, and I want to say throw out, I'm donating a lot of stuff. I'm going to take it tomorrow to the Salvation Army, and just, I don't need clothes that don't fit anymore and clothes that don't feel like me. Fabrics and objects and clothing hold energy. Maybe you have an item from your wedding day, or maybe you have something from, think of a special occasion, right? And you've been holding on to it for a really long time. You never really see it, but it holds energy. It holds memories. And some of these things that we might have in our home that are holding energy all around you are actually some of the things that might be stressing you out. And we don't need them anymore. So if you have certain books on your bookshelf that you're never going to touch again, or you have clothes in your closet that don't fit anymore, maybe you hope someday they will, but there's a good chance they're probably not. Things like that, we need to release that. And we need to release that before we walk into 2024. And the reason I say this, why it's so important for you to release some of these things now before we go into the new year, is just going to help you to feel more clear. So I want you to think about the New Year's resolution that you have, the goal that you have on your heart for next year, the theme, the word, whatever it is, whatever you want to focus on. What is that thing for you? And when you think of it, like take a little second here. Because I know sometimes we impulse and think of the thing that society tells us we want to do, or we think of the thing that our partner wants us to do, or we think of the thing that we should want to do, but it's not actually that. So I want you to actually take a moment and just be like, okay, what is that thing? What do I want to focus on in 2024? And the one that keeps coming up for me all the time is health and wealth. And if you're in the Selfish Sisterhood, we will be doing a vision board workshop just like we did last year to really help to solidify some of these things that we want in 2024. But let's just kind of start to think about them now. We're going to think about them now. What's that thing? And I had a call with a client today that the thing was that they wanted to be a more present parent. And so when we broke that down, being a present parent, to what that could mean that we could release now so that we have more clarity to focus in the new year. Some of those things being about the belief of perfection, the timeline that we create in the morning and it having to be perfect all day, right? Or it could be, how much time we're spending on our phone. The belief that maybe, I want to spend time on my phone because sometimes I just don't have the brain power to do anything else. Okay, so that belief that we have there. Maybe we can release some of that. So we set a few boundaries up with our phone screen time. We chatted about what the focus was, where we can put more energy, where we can take some energy away, what kind of things we could put into place. And that goes for whatever your goal is. So for me, being like health and wealth. Okay, so what does that look like? What am I releasing? Well, I'm releasing some of those clothes that don't fit anymore and telling myself that health is a certain body size. It's not. We know that. Come on. It's 2023, going to be 2024. We know that that's not the truth. So we're going to release that and we're going to get rid of those clothes because those clothes do not mean that I'm not healthy. And those clothes do not mean that, I'm not worthy. Just because my body is changing and things are different, it's okay. We can release that. So we're getting rid of some of those things. If we look at wealth, maybe it's looking at your business or looking at some of your financial things that you have in your life that you can change up a little bit more. Right? So for me, it's looking at some of my packages, looking at some of my programs, and just trying to create a way to bring more wealth into my life and be more flexible with some of the income that's coming in. I'm not going to be super strict on things. I'm going to let things flow. And this can go for anything in your life. So I want you to just think about that thing that you want and what's holding you back from having that thing that you want right now. Maybe again, it's financial, maybe it's stress, maybe it's judgment of other people. And if some of those are the things, then I want you to figure out a way to release some of that in 2023. So for me, it's physically taking this shit out of my house and putting it, in the donation bin. Maybe for you, it's writing it out on a piece of paper, writing a letter to yourself of 2023, Jess or, whoever, right? The 2023 version of me and the things that I don't want to take, and then you burn that. Right? It's as simple as that. And I think sometimes we overcomplicate how we can release some of this stuff out of our lives, but really through like breath work or meditation or burning or anything. Even just like saying it, hey, I no longer believe that anymore. I no longer believe that I'm not worthy because my body is changing. Or I no longer believe that I have to have the perfect routine to be a present parent. Or I no longer believe that I would be a bad business owner. I'm choosing to believe that I have a voice or I have a business that deserves to be heard. 2024 is the year. And maybe this sounds like really simple for you. Or maybe you're even saying like, I'll just put that off until the new year. I'll do it in the new year, Jess, don't worry. But I want you to make some time to do it right now. Like I really want you to take some time to do it this week. And I know with everything going on with the holidays, if you can find 5 minutes to declutter your fridge and get rid of some of the expired things in there, or declutter your bookshelf, or ask your children what toys they no longer want so that they can donate some of those. Decluttering this stuff now is just going to help you to have a clearer and more sane new year. And there are so many more things that you can do for yourself in order to take that step in that direction to have a clearer 2024, to have a more confident 2024. But the first step is going to be that release piece. And then if you are stepping into Confidently You with us, you're going to be able to just really step into that action because you've already done some of this back work already. So I want to know, send me a message. What are you releasing in 2023, walking into 2024? What's staying in 2023 so that you can have a clear and more confident and more beautiful new year? And I just want to say, I am so freaking proud of you for the work that you've been doing on yourself this year. And even if you're just not feeling super proud of yourself, I want you to know that I see you, that you've been putting effort in. And if you look at your vision board from last year and you're just like, I didn't do anything on there, I do not want you to beat yourself up today. Okay? I want you to know that this was a year of really leaning into what it is that we need. Maybe it was a healing year. Maybe it's been a really hard year for you. And it's okay if the things that you had on your vision board, the dreams that you had, didn't come to life this year. Don't give up on those things. Know that this is a new year and we can put them right back on the list if they still feel aligned. If they don't, we'll change them up. We're going to change them up in our vision board party. We're going to change up what it is that we want and that we need if that feels aligned for you. But I'm so freaking proud of you for knowing these things about yourself, for taking the time to be here, to spend time, and to think about the things that you need to release. What is it that you need to get rid of? What beliefs? Maybe it's being a little hard on yourself, sis. Is that about right? Because I know I can be really hard on myself too. I love you so much, and I just can't wait to see what next year brings for you. And if you need a little extra support and need a little boost of confidence, check out the show notes for all the information on Confidently You. And I just am so excited to bring this to life. Again, the first 3 people who sign up are going to get their ticket for Selfish Confidence Live happening October 6th in Halifax, Nova Scotia. So happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I am sending you the biggest hug today. And if you want to drop me a little Christmas gift today, you can head on down and give us a review on this podcast, because that is how we get that message out there a bit more. Seeing your reviews and seeing your messages means so much, and it really does help to expand the reach of this podcast. So if you're loving this, you've loved it for 2023, and you're like, I'll be listening in 2024, I can't freaking wait, then please take just like 1 minute and drop a review for us. That is the greatest Christmas gift that you could ever give me. So thank you so much, and I'll be chatting with you soon. What's up, sis? I am so glad we could hang out today. If you love this episode, send it to a friend or share it on your social media and tag me so I can personally thank you for helping me sprinkle some confidence in the world. And don't forget, you are magic. Let's show the world your shine.